Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited again to see you. Everyone who doesn't know who I am, my name is Alexei. I'm a composer, mixing engineer, and coach. Yeah, whatever. Hey, pay attention. Okay, cool down. Today I want to talk about 5 essential things that are important for everyone who is starting out as a music producer. If you're interested, stay with me. Ready? Let's go. But intro first. So item number 1 is obviously your computer, and this is your holy grail of your whole studio. It's your central station, and everything what is happening inside, like recording, mixing, mastering, maybe even cooking, it depends on your computer. There are 3 types of computers. We have PC tower, we have a desktop, and we have a laptop. I won't go into the discussion what is better because it's your own preference. You need to decide for yourself what is working for you, and as well the discussion what is better, Apple, Windows, Linux. Who cares? I mean, your music doesn't care what you use, what device you use. Today you can even make music with your smartphone. So at the end of the day, it's what's happening here, 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 and of course here. And as I said before, your music doesn't care what you use. Look, guys, I've used this device for almost 8 years, and it worked. In the next video, I will talk about the 3 most important components of a computer that are important for us music producers. So if you are clever, subscribe now. Okay, so item number 2 are your headphones. Of course, when we do music, we want to what we do. Depending on your budget, you need to decide which way to go first. So you will either buy a pair of studio headphones or you will buy a pair of studio speakers. Here are some pros and cons of both of them. No room reverberation. I can't spell it, sorry. No comp filtering. More or less consistent sound because you're not depending on your acoustics. A more clinical sound than your studio monitors. You don't disturb your neighbors if you have any. No natural stereo field aka crossfeed. You don't feel the sound pressure like on speakers. Ear fatigue usually occurs earlier than on studio speakers. Judging bass can sometimes be tricky. Compared to speakers, headphones have a less linear frequency response. You have a natural stereo field, aka crossfeed. Judging and feeling the bass is easier due to the size of the speakers. You can work longer with speakers compared to headphones, and they have a more linear frequency response. Okay, and the cons for speakers. Room acoustics is actually a big issue. If you don't have a properly treated room, it will be hard to mix in there. You have a less direct sound from your speakers than from your studio headphones, so here and there you will miss some technical mistakes. You can't take them really to another place because, as I said before, the room will be different, so they will sound different. And turning them loud usually results in angry neighbors if you're working late at night.
But we don't care.
Okay, so item number 3 is optional in the beginning, but in the long run you will definitely benefit to have it because it's an audio interface. And what is an audio interface? Audio interface is nothing else than an audio converter, which is much, much better, an external one, than which is built in your computer. Everything what you are doing inside your computer that is related to audio will have a more cleaner sound coming out to your speakers or to your headphones than using just your headphone jack plugging in your computer. So as I said before, reason number 1 is that the sound is much better when you use an external audio interface. Reason number 2,
you can record a microphone,
your voice through a microphone. And reason number 3 is, what is reason number 3? I forgot. Reason number 3 is you can use your headphones and your speakers simultaneously, so at the same time, which is great. So you can compare what you're doing on your speakers, you can compare how it will sound on your headphones. But as I have said in the beginning, it's not necessary to have one, but definitely this is the next thing which you should invest in. Okay, so item number 4 is not actually an item, it's a software, and it's called a digital audio workstation, DAW. So what is a DAW? It's nothing else than an application where you record, mix, manipulate audio files, and basically produce all your projects inside. So if you want to make a podcast, if you want to compose for films, if you want to mix, if you want to produce, to make music, sound design, whatever you are doing with sound, you will always need a DAW for that. There are a lot of DAWs out there, and it's probably the most discussed topic ever in the audio production circle. So please do me a favor. If you're looking for a DAW, don't spend unnecessary time to look around what is better, what is worser. Just get a free trial. Basically, all of them in some ways have a free trial for 14 days. And look, if you like it, if you like the workflow, if you like the colors, if you like the internal routings, whatever it might be, stay with one. Learn it well, because it's like what I have said before with Mac and Windows. Your music doesn't care what you use. It's only about your music and your imagination. It's not about the products, applications, whatever you're using to make it. So don't spend unnecessary time. Okay, now I give you a small list of the most used DAWs in 2020. Check them out, all the links are in the description box down below. The one I personally use is called Studio One, and what I like about Studio One is that they offer a completely free version. It's called Studio One Prime.
I'm not paid to support them actually.
And I like the workflow, I like how the DAW is set up, and personally I like their company ethics. And the last thing, which is not an item, not a software, it's an
intangible asset.
Thank you, lady. It's called time and patience. You need to have patience to spend some time learning and improving your skills. You can't become successful or a master just overnight. The people who are successful, this is the worst thing which could have happened, flying airplanes. Okay, back to the topic. Don't forget that you are making music because you love it, it's your passion, and passion means as well to have patience. Enjoy the process and focus on the things that are important to you, because your path will always be a different one. Hope you like it. Thank you very much to have patience to stay until the end with me. Subscribe now. Check out my blog as well, and see you in the next video, guys. Bye.
An audio interface is used for that as well. Alexi missed that before.